So, most of you know I love sushi. And most sushi lovers come to a point where they evolve to where they want to make their own sushi at home. And that's where I'm at now. I mean, I love sushi and I want to be able to have it whenever I want it. So, today I'm going to learn how to make sushi. I'm going to teach myself how to make sushi. I've watched like hundreds of hours on YouTube, people making sushi from beginner level, just people, showing you the basics of how to do it until you get to the master chefs that have been doing it for 30 years. So I have a general idea of what you're supposed to do, and so I'm just gonna jump right into it and try to make some sushi. All right, so my ingredients is nori, or the seaweed, which you put down first. I have my bamboo mat, and it's covered in saran wrap because the rice will stick to it if you don't. I mean, you don't want rice sticking to your bamboo mat. It doesn't matter what side, they're both the same. We have our wasabi. We have our soy sauce. Rice vinegar. You gotta have rice vinegar. Sesame seeds. And I like to put ginger in with the rice. Most people, they'll have like sliced pickled ginger on the side, and it's mainly there just to wash your mouth out in between pieces of sushi. It's really not there for anything else. It's just to cleanse your palate. So, but I like the flavor of it, so I'm going to add it to my rice when the rice is done. And of course, you got to have sushi rice. This is short grain, actual sushi rice. This is made for that. 5-pound bag, and it's gonna last me a little while. For a protein, I'm gonna use shrimp. It's already been cooked, so I don't have to worry about that. Of course, people say sushi is just, it's raw fish, but to me, sushi is that rolled up, in rice, kind of little snack, And we're gonna be adding imitation crab meat. Imitation. I mean, it's mostly white fish, and they mix with other stuff, and they call it imitation crab. Then we're gonna put a little bit of cucumber in it, and of course an avocado, which is only an American thing. Like Japanese, they don't put avocado in their sushi at all. That's just like something Americans invented. Got my spoon, and then behind that is my Duke's mayonnaise and some red hot wing sauce, because we're going to try to do 2 different kinds of sushi rolls. We're going to do one with just cucumber, avocado, and shrimp with some crab meat. And then I'm going to mix up some mayonnaise and hot sauce and make some spicy shrimp and crab meat. Make another roll. And then depending on how much rice is left, we're going to do like sashimi style, but cooked sashimi style. So that's my ingredients. There's my seaweed, the wasabi. You gotta have wasabi. No matter how much you hate it, how much you love it, you gotta have wasabi, or green horseradish. That works, because I mean, you can't find real wasabi anywhere because it's just expensive. And this is Kiko Man soy sauce. That's the kind they use at Nico's. We was up there one day and I asked them, I said, what kind of soy sauce do you guys use? Because it's bomb, And that's what they told us. And rice vinegar, you gotta have rice vinegar, but you gotta mix it with sugar and salt. And that's your dressing for your rice, is the rice vinegar. Like you put your rice vinegar in the bowl, the rice bowl, and then you mix your rice vinegar mixture in with it. All right, so that pretty much covers my ingredient list, what we're about to do. So let's head out to the kitchen and we'll get the rice started. So what we're gonna do is 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of water. So it's gonna be equal parts of each. So we're gonna measure out our rice. Then we got 2 cups of rice. All right, come on in here for a minute. No, over here. This part's very important, okay? You got me? Yeah, you get me. So this part's very important. What you gotta do is there's starch on the rice. And if you don't rinse the starch off, it gets sticky and clumpy. So what you gotta do is you come over to the alright, so you have to use cold water at the back of the bowl, and you gotta rinse your rice. Do you see how it's cloudy?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yep.
Okay. So what you want to do is rinse it. Put more water in. You gotta wash it really good. See the water's still cloudy?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just want to drain the water out one last time. It's okay if you lose some, not a big deal. Then there's your rice, nice and clean. Now I said 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of water. So let me just put 2 cups of water in it. One cup. Two cups of water. Okay, so we got 2 cups of water. We put it over to our rice cooker. All right, look inside there once. See how clear that is? That's nice and clear.
Yeah.
Is it focusing? Yeah, it's nice and clear. What you then you just plug it in, put it on here, right? You want to put it on cook. There's a lid that was here, right there. Okay. So you hit the cook switch on it, and you put your secondary basket on. This is a steamer tray. You want to put that on, okay? Stay right there. Okay, and this is the whole reason why I got this brand of steamer. Because with the steamer tray, you can throw your shrimp right on top. So you get your rice on the bottom and your shrimp on top. Put your lid on, and in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, the rice will be done. Our timer went off, rice is done. We're gonna take the lid off. Come in. There's our shrimp, nice and cooked. Just unplug it, that's it. Then you wanna take out the steam tray, and you wanna transfer your shrimp to the bowl. You want this to be nice and cool. There's your shrimp. Okay, and there's your rice. Stir it around a little bit. Hold it down. Oh, that's nice, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna just take that right out of there. It burned a little bit in the bottom. That's okay though. Nobody has to see that. Alright, so here's our rice. Good?
Good.
Alright, and then let's bring it in here. Alright, so we have our ingredients already chopped up. We got our cucumber, nice and thinly sliced. Our avocado. I made it small because it's crunchy. It's not like usually I get an avocado. I'm over here. Usually I get an avocado. It's nice and soft, and you can just peel the skin right off. This was hard like a potato. So, and we're gonna take our rice vinegar. Okay. I'm gonna use about half a cup. About half a cup. All right. Let's take that right back. More sugar. Which lumps? Take about a tablespoon of sugar, add it to your vinegar. Put that aside. Then you want to add about a teaspoon of salt. There's probably about a teaspoon inside the lid of the cracker, so you just want to spin it a few times. Grind it up. Take the cap off. Salt in there. Put the salt in there. So there's your salt. Then you just want to stir it. You could heat this up so it melts the sugar, but I'm not going to do that. You can smell it already. It smells like coleslaw dressing. Alright. Put that aside. Then you want to take your hot rice. You just want to pour your vinegar over your spoon. You got this?
Yeah.
So the spoon will distribute it like everywhere. Like it won't just pour on one spot. It'll hit everywhere. Okay. So there's our rice vinegar. And I'm just going to stir the rice vinegar in. And I'm going to chop while I do that. Because as you do that, it fans the rice and it cools the rice down at the same time. See, it's still really hot. You can't make sushi with hot rice because it'll bust apart the seaweed. So you have to give it time to cool. When you're doing that, you're fanning it out, letting it cool down for a minute. Okay. Then you get that pretty well mixed in. Then people they add their sesame seeds later. I just add mine right to the rice. Just add whatever you want. I like sesame seeds. I like them a lot. You just want to spin that in there. Get that evenly distributed. Much as you like. I like sesame seeds though. So I like the crunch. Okay. Then you just want to add a little bit of ginger. Like I said, people use ginger as they eat their sushi. Like they'll put a little piece on, they'll put the sushi, then the wasabi on top, and ginger on top of that. Eat it like that. But I like ginger, so I'm going to mix it right in the rice. Get a nice generous. There you go. Perfect. You can smell it. Oh, I love the smell of ginger. You just want to stir that around in there. Put that aside. Now we're going to make our hot sauce. Take your Duke's mayonnaise. Okay. Use as much as you want. Teaspoon, tablespoons. I'm going to start off with 3.5 teaspoons. All right. Then you take your hot sauce and you want to put enough in there for it to taste. Right. That's how we do that. And you just stir it. If you ever order spicy tuna or spicy shrimp, this is all they're doing. This is it, just spicy mayonnaise. That's all it is. Yeah, that's good. And put a little more hot sauce in it. Alright, so that should be good. Now, this is the moment that I'm scared of. stuff is so brittle. Alright, I don't know if you can tell, there's a shiny side. And there's a, well, both look shiny to me, right? Both look shiny to you?
The other side's shinier than that one.
So this side's shinier?
No, the other side.
This side's shinier?
Oh, wait.
Oh, I don't know, that's what I'm saying. When you look at it, there's supposed to be a side that's shiny and a side that's not shiny. I'm gonna guess this is the shiny side. When you do it, you put the shiny side down. Okay. And you get your bamboo mat. And you want to place it right on. Alright. Rice is still a little bit warm. But we're gonna go right in. This is the part we've all been waiting for. Alright, so you take the rice and you want to smear it out. Oh shit, I still got some water. You want to push it down pretty evenly so it covers all. And leave about 3/4 of the edge up top. But you want to put much as you can on the actual seaweed. And you want to make it sure it's all the same height, pretty much. Make sure it's all level. All right. Then we're going to take a cucumber, put it almost center. Okay. Then we'll take an avocado, some avocado there. You're supposed to be able to eat it, the piece, in one bite. So you don't want to make it too big, it won't fit in your mouth. Take some of this imitation crab. I'm going to cut that into pieces like that. I'm just going to shove that on there. How's that look so far?
Good.
So far, so good. Okay, let me get the shrimp. Shrimp should be cooled down by now. All right, make sure your shrimp doesn't have any shells or any of that good stuff on it. I'm just gonna slice it so it's nice and thin. And just put it in pieces right along there. You want to bring your seaweed right up to the edge. Oh no, oh shit, I forgot about that part. Alright, that's alright. Okay, so we're just going to slide this up. Okay, maybe we want to. Alright, we're just going to roll it. Tuck everything inside and just roll it. Roll it. It down a little bit. Some of the stuff fell out, no big deal. No big deal. How about that? You want to get it from the side?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my very first sushi roll. Very first ever. I mean, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby, right?
No.
Okay. Then we're going to take some of that shrimp and crab meat, put it in our spicy mix. It's not bad like a roll for my first time doing it. Put a little bit of shrimp in there. A little more crab meat. A little more shrimp. Okay. There's mix that all together in there. How about that? Maybe a little more shrimp. What do you think?
Looks hot.
Looks hot?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so that's that. And then we're gonna make roll number 2. All right.
That's rough. The other one's shiny.
This is shiny?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna put the shiny side down. And we're gonna do the rice thing again. This big fat glove of rice right on there. Back to the edge of the cutting board or the rolling board. All right. I'm gonna smash that out. Okay. So the rice is good. But this time we're gonna do something different. We're gonna flip. We're gonna flip it. Oh, right? All right. Then we're gonna spin it again. This is where the edge is up here. We're gonna put our cucumber in. The cucumber. Right. A little avocado. Okay. Then we take our spicy mix. We put that right on there. Looks good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, there's our spicy mix. Now we're just gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna take the board, we're gonna roll it, we're gonna squeeze it in. It's gonna come out the edges. Roll it some more, squeeze it, it's come out the edges. I just put too much in, I guess.
Yeah.
Boom. We'll just chop that off. Won't need that anyway. Right? Slide that one down. Here's that one. What do you think?
Looks good.
Not too shabby, right?
No.
All right, so we take our first roll and we're going to cut it in half. And we're going to cut it in half again. Oh, it's falling apart. I think because the rice wasn't cool enough. This is a success fill. Success fill. Get it? Success fill?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Alright, then we'll take our Kiko Man. Take our soy sauce. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna maybe see if it fell apart like it did. Maybe cut this piece in half. Alright, so this is the spicy. We're gonna add just a smidgen of wasabi. Just a smidgen. Okay. This is what all matters though. It doesn't matter how it looks. It's ugly as shit right now. Right? Yes, yes it is. So you dip in there. God damn, I'm losing. Wasabi. We'll try without wasabi. Yeah, I think because the rice wasn't cool. Usually rice is like room temperature. You can dip it in the soy.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So it all in there.
Good.
It's not as good as Nico's.
Oh, but it's good though.
Yeah, I mean it's for being a mushed up mess that it is. It's definitely good. It's definitely a tasty mess.